Hi, John Carroll here from Infection Prevention Ireland, and today I'm just going to unbox this VP200ES electrostatic handheld sprayer from Victory. Okay, so I want to give you some information about how you set them up, how you use them, and some hints and tips as we go. Okay, so let's open up this box. Okay, so our handheld sprayer comes in this nice, firm carrier bag, and it feels it's good quality. It's a nice little piece of kit. So we open up using this here, and there we are. This is what you get when you look into it. Okay, so in here we have our handheld. We've got our power cable. We've got our battery charger, and we have our battery. And then we also have inside there our user manual instructions, and we have let's open them up and show you what we have exactly here. So we have our spray suction nozzle, it's a spare one. We have a cap for our tank, and we have our nozzle key. I'm going to explain to you how you use each of those. Okay, I have a little description here, and this is basically the color coding for the nozzle settings. So as you can see, on the white, when the nozzle settings are white, you've got 110 micron setting. When it's on green, you've got 80 micron setting, and when you're on red, you've got 40 micron settings. 40 micron is obviously the smallest droplet setting or size, and that has a quicker drying in time. So the higher the nozzle setting, the bigger the droplet size, and the longer the drying time. Okay, so let's get down to having a look at the gun stuff. So here's our handheld. It's nice and light to use. It's like a gun, obviously it is. And so on it we have here. So we have our trigger lock here, and that's engaged by pressing that button there and that button there. On top we have our electrostatic slider here. So when it's moved forward to the front, it means that the electrostatic mechanism is engaged, and the fluid and the disinfectant inside the tank here will be charged as it comes up through here and out through the nozzle. As you can see on the nozzle, there are color coded again. So we've got our 110, we have our white is 110, our green is 80, and our red is 40 microns. Now, while we're talking about the nozzle, I may as well show you how to change the nozzle. Here's your nozzle key. Just put it in there, fits in, and turn it one click. When you hear it clicking, it has now moved up to the next nozzle setting. We want to change again, you move it clockwise again. So increasing the nozzle size, it's always clockwise one click. You can hear it again. See, it has changed, and once more, change. Now we want to go back to the 110, you just, again, always clockwise for increasing the nozzle setting or decreasing it. There are troubleshooting videos on this website which will show you if the nozzle gets blocked, what to do and things like that, so I won't repeat those. So let's get back to our gun here. So here is our tank lock mechanism here. So you toggle it to the left here like that, which says unlock and lock. And there's a ring here where you put your finger there, you pull that ring towards you, and the tank comes out like that. So now, once you have your tank out, you fill it up with your TechCare Control or your TechCare Ultra, or if you're using TechCare Daily through your sprayer, fill it into this here, put it back on, to spray, put in the suction cable hose, and just takes it like that. You hear it clicking up, and then once it's in place, you just toggle back the lock, and now it's engaged and ready to be used. So when you're ready to spray, you take off the trigger guard, just like so, and you pull the trigger. Now, the battery is here. So this is a 16.8 lithium ion battery. It has a running time of 4 hours and a charging time of 1 hour. So to put the battery in, present it up to the machine and just click it in. There it is. Now, you'll see there's no fluid in this, but you see that the pump will still go. Okay, you see a light comes on here. So to stop, I suppose, the gun running, if say something in the bag is leaning up against it to race, race the battery, just engage the trigger lock here. Now you can't press the trigger. So that's essentially it. So a couple of hints now in relation to spraying. When you're spraying with the handheld, the whole idea is that you hold the handheld back about 2 feet, 1.5 to 2 feet from whatever you're spraying. And the whole idea is not to spray too much. You want to get a nice thin film with the sprayer. So it's whether you like going up or down or side to side like an S, just make sure you don't repeat the same S at the time because you're overspraying. So once that way, move to the side, once that way. The trick is keep moving and keep spraying. A good way to learn how to spray properly would be to stand in front of a big glass mirror or glass screen, practice with water in it, and spray the mirror just in a single wave like that. If you just see a mist on the mirror or on the glass, you're spraying correctly. If you see drips falling down the glass mirror, you're not spraying correctly. You're spraying too heavily. So you'll get your eye in eventually when with practice, and it'll work perfectly for you. Another little tip, which is useful, is when you're spraying down low, hold the gun horizontally, because the suction hose in the gun runs all the way down to the bottom here. Now, if you're spraying the gun horizontally and you have half a tank, well, obviously the water is going to go here and the suction hose is going to be sucking air, and that's you're going to get this kind of spluttering and spitting. So until your tank is empty, always hold it horizontally when you're spraying, like that, as opposed to spraying like that. You can spray like that, but you will get lots of air coming out and spluttering as the tank is running low on fluid. So if I'm spraying low somewhere, I would go down my knees like that and spray like that. So that's essentially the VP200ES Victory handheld sprayer. It's a lovely bit of kit, works really well. This tank is a 1 litre tank. It'll cover up to 200 square meters. If you do it properly. If you don't do it properly, you won't get that kind of coverage, but practice makes perfect. And as I said, you can put just normal water in it to practice your technique. Once you have that mastered, you'll be flying. So look, if you have any questions or want to know anything more about the sprayers, either read about it on our website or give us a call or fill in the contact us form for any questions, and we normally get back to queries like that within 12 hours, if not sooner. Okay, thank you.